While we are highly trained professionals dealing in complex mathematical procedure, we do encourage you to try this at home as it will hopefully enhance your mathematical understanding. The learning objective of this video is to be able to calculate angles in polygons, and we have two questions. One, find the value of x for the first diagram, and two, part A, everybody likes a good part A, form an equation for the second diagram, and B, solve the equation to find x. So if you'd like to have a go at these questions, please pause the video now before I proceed with the solutions. So, this shape first of all has 5 sides and therefore it is a pentagon. Now we need to know the sum of the interior angles, and the formula to find that is number of sides take away 2 times by 180 degrees. So if you don't know the sum of the interior angles in a pentagon, then you can use that formula to find the sum. So it's 5 sides, n equals 5. So we're going to do 5 take away 2 times by 180, and that equals 3 times 180 degrees. So the sum of the interior angles in a pentagon is always 540 degrees. Now you can see that this pentagon is not regular because all the angles and sides are not the same. So we're going to have to do a calculation. So we know the angles add up to 540, and we've got 4 of the angles, and then we can find x as follows. So we're going to add up those 4 angles, do it very carefully and check your answers. You've got 370 degrees as the sum of the 4 angles, so then what we can do is we can subtract that from 540 degrees. So 540 take away 370, using the column method carefully, is 170 degrees. So x equals 170 degrees. Now, question 2 is a little bit harder because part A, everyone likes a good part A, we have to form an equation. So you see that we've got x's involved in each angle. Now this shape is a quadrilateral because it's got 4 sides, and we can see that it's not regular because the angles aren't the same. So a regular quadrilateral, by the way, is called a square. So what we need to do here is we need to say, well, first of all, what do the angles in a quadrilateral add up to? We can use the formula. In case you don't know, n take away 2 times by 180 for the sum of the interior angles. So 4 take away 2 times by 180. That gives us 2 times 180, and the angles in a quadrilateral always add up to 360 degrees. So now what we need to do is we need to form an equation to find an expression, first of all. Well, form an equation by forming an expression. So what we're going to do is we're going to add up all of the x's. So 2x add 2x add 3x add 3x is 10x, and plus 10 plus 40 is plus 50. So the expression is 10x plus 50. The equation is going to be 10x plus 50 equals 360, because we know that those 4 angles must add up to 360 degrees. So there's our equation for part A. Now we need to move on to part B to solve the equation. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 50 from both sides because I'm doing the inverse of plus 50. So that gives me 10x equals 310. And then 10x, well, I need to divide both sides by 10 to get the value of x. So dividing both sides by 10, I get 1x because 10 divided by 10 is 1, but I don't write 1x because it's not polite, so I'm just going to write x equals 310 divided by 10 is 31 degrees. So that's our answer. So basically x equals 31 degrees. So what we've done there is we've added all of those angles together, we've collected the x's, we've added the numbers together. Remember, you can't add x's to the numbers, it doesn't simplify beyond that. So 10x would be the expression, 10x plus 50 I should say would be the expression, 10x plus 50, and then 10x plus 50 equals 360. So then we can solve the equation to get x equals 31. So I hope that tutorial has been helpful. Hasta la pizza, arrivederci, so long, goodbye, ciao for now, we'll see you next time.